Good morning, guys. Our fast is about to end in about 4 minutes, and it usually takes a few minutes for me to get my coffee ready. So, dang it, I forgot to put all my stuff in there. But we are going to have our coffee this morning. You guys been here, you know, that's the first thing I do lately. I haven't been sleeping too well. I'm going to take 40 grams of this super creamer, 2 tablespoons of my homemade Cool Whip. I have been going steady, going strong. I've been doing a scoop of the Perfect Keto chocolate collagen in my coffee every morning, and yeah, so I've been doing that. I'm hoping to improve. I've been having some issues with my knees and stuff like that, and so I'm taking the collagen for that. And I was listening to Jess from Keto Rewind, and she really said that the collagen has helped her skin bounce back from weight loss, so it wasn't as saggy. So say less, Jess, say less. Keto collagen in there. And then I'm gonna have about 2 packets of sweetener. Oh, I'm gonna put little cinnamon on there. But yeah, just going ahead and getting this going. It takes a minute. Since this is like the first cup of coffee, that is the only downside. The first cup of coffee, I feel like it takes like 2 or 3 minutes to actually get going and get the show on the road. I am using the Dunkin' Donuts original coffee grounds. So yeah, let's get this coffee made because I need it. I need it. Be right back. All right, so here is that coffee. Guys, my Zule mixer ran up, like the batteries died, and we don't have any batteries. I'm not running out to the store for some batteries, so I text Leo, hopefully he can pick some up when he's out on his way home from work. So I put a little bit of this. You might see, I might have a little couple chunks in there because I had to mix it with my spoon. But yeah, so this is our coffee. I put my little cinnamon on there. Again, Ray Dunn mug. You probably keep seeing these because I like them because they keep the coffee warm. But yeah, I'm gonna have this coffee. We're gonna end our fast. Let's see. So we've been fasting for 16 hours and 9 minutes. If I wasn't, I'm not hungry, but if I wasn't so tired and I need this coffee, I feel good. I would have kept going. But I'm really tired. I got up today at like 3:45 and I've been struggling since. So that 8 o'clock took a little bit longer to get around, and I can't drink coffee black. I've tried. It's horrible. But all right, coffee time, and I'll check in. Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to another full day of eating keto for weight loss. We're counting macros. We're intermittent fasting. We're doing the damn thing. Yeah, so you see me make my coffee this morning, and then like my mom called, and I got distracted, and I only had like a half of a cup. It's one of those things. I hate reheating coffee, especially when I put creamer in it. Gag. So yeah, I only had half a cup, and which is really bad because I was like really feeding for that. But I was talking to my mom and she like woke me up, so I was like, okay, well, I'm up now. So it's about 10 o'clock and I'm going to make some breakfast. Today's gonna be a real easy day of eating. So I was thinking, we're gonna work out today, Avi. So today's actually Friday, and I think you guys might see this on Monday. But today, usually on Fridays I don't do like a big dinner. We usually do like leftovers or something like that. And I'm thinking along the lines for breakfast, I was actually thinking of doing 90-second bread. I used to do 90-second bread all the time if you guys have been here for a while, but I haven't done it in a while. So I think we're gonna do some 90-second bread. We're gonna do a egg white omelet with some Chihuahua cheese, and we're gonna do some chicken sausage. And I think that'll be our breakfast. And then for dinner, I actually made this yesterday and I really liked it. So I'm gonna make it for me and Leo. One of you girls had suggested to take the Folio's cheese and make pizzas out of it. So, you know, I love my tortilla wraps. And I actually did like almost like a pizza, what do they call those? Like pizza pockets or something like that. We used to get them from this restaurant over here. And it was real thick, and I put some Rayo's in it and like some spicy capicola, and it was really, really good. So I think that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. So I have those 2 meals already planned out. Whatever we might add to it or whatever, we'll kind of take from there. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start our almond, our 90-second bread. 90-second bread is very, very easy. I prefer 90-second bread to the chaffle. I know a lot of people like chaffles, but I'm not a waffle person either. I'm like a pancake person. There's like 2 kinds of people. There's the pancake person and there's the waffle person. So I go for the pancakes. So with the 90-second bread, it's just, I haven't done it in such a long time. It's 3 tablespoons of almond flour, a tablespoon of melted butter, an egg, and 1/4 of baking powder. That's it. So what I do first though is I will go ahead and take that tablespoon of butter and melt it, then add the almond flour, then add the almond flour, then add the egg and the baking powder, and then mix it all up and throw it in the microwave for like 90 seconds, hence 90-second bread. You can add some what is this called? Oops, sorry. Some like extract to it. Sorry, you can add some extract to it. I have the maple extract from McCormick, so you can make it taste like a pancake. You could do the cake batter extract, and you want to throw some sprinkles in there and maybe make like a, you know, glaze to go over and do like a little mug cake. The strawberry, and do like strawberry shortcake, and you do the homemade Cool Whip and add some like fresh strawberries in there. Possibilities are endless. So, and it's, like I said, it's bigger, you know what I mean? You can do, I mean, like I said, you can do so many things with it. So I will leave like the list of the ingredients down below so you guys want to make it, but it's so easy and it's really good. Like I've even done it too where I put just a little bit of garlic powder and some Italian seasoning and use that as a roll for dinner for Leo, and he loves them. So really good, really like buttery, and it's bomb. Wait till I show you. So yeah. We'll get all that together. I'm gonna start making everything. Sorry, my allergies are acting up, and I gotta take my allergy pill. While we are making breakfast, I am gonna start taking my medicine, my pills, my supplements. Let me get those. Oh, they're having a parade. You guys wanna see outside? Hold on. I was like, who the hell's beeping? Oh, I think they left already. Oh no, here they are. They're having a parade outside. The girls are. Who's it for, I wonder? Oop, I just hit the camera. I don't know. Oh, it's over now. That's cool. My bad. Well, that's the first time I've actually seen it. They were like probably doing one of those birthday parades. So I was like, who's out there beeping? No one ever beeps around here. Okay, let me show you what I'm taking. You guys been here for a while. I'm taking my allergy relief because it's allergy season. I am taking some dandelion root. I am a little bloated, so we're gonna go ahead and take that. Taking my L-carnitine, my apple cider vinegar. I have a discount code. I did make a order with them for some additional products to try out, but I've been really digging them. These were recommended to me from Nicole Burgess, so I picked those up. Taking one of those DHEA because we are going to work out today. And then of course, the staple, the Perfect Keto electrolytes. Need these. And then before dinner, I am going to take, sorry, I'm back. Before dinner, I'm gonna take probably like an hour before dinner, an alpha lipoic acid. So dinner is going to be a little bit on the heavier side with the carbs because we're using the Raos, we're using the wraps, and then the cheese wrap I think has that in there too. So it's heavier for carbs, okay? And I like to take these before I have like a carb heavier. I mean, it's not like 90 million carbs or whatever, but it's still heavier on the ketogenic side, right? So I take these before I have a heavier carb meal, and it helps to kind of speed up the breakdown of the carbs so they don't process into sugar and all that stuff. So breaks them down quicker, so I'm gonna take that. All of these supplements, I order them from iherb.com. They ship pretty quickly too, and I've recently just made another order, so I order them from there. I find them to be way cheaper than Amazon, and they ship quicker than Amazon. I ordered these from Equip. I have a code from them, and then obviously these are from Perfect Keto, and I also have a code for them. So that's the lineup, and I get these from Target. All right, let's make breakfast. I'm hungry. Be back. All right, so here is that 90-second bread. You can see nice and thick. It's real buttery. I didn't use a whole egg. I just used some egg whites because we're out of whole eggs, so I used a little bit of egg white. But it's really, really good. You could see all the nooks and crannies, and it has a nice amount of butter in there. So we're going to use that. I'm going to put that right here. Look at this breakfast, homie. And then we are using these fully cooked chicken sausages from Costco. You guys see me haul these. We're having 5 of those. These are no sugar added. They're very, very good. So, and then this is about 12 tablespoons of egg whites. We ended up having to use mozzarella cheese, so we used about 60 grams of mozzarella because we were out of Chihuahua cheese. And then we have that. So, are these good? They sure is. Today is going to be a leg day, so we're gonna have a nice hearty breakfast and then keep us full. I'm typically eating about 2 meals a day, so we got 90-second bread, we got an omelet with some mozzarella cheese. I did season that with some pink Himalayan salt and some cracked pepper. I'm gonna put a little bit more, and then I'll top it with some hot sauce, and then we have 5 of those chicken sausage links, and that's breakfast. Doesn't that look bomb? And hella easy too, like everything was made in the microwave. There you go. So last week when I got that the keto box, they had these huevos. They're made with real egg, and I got the huevos rancheros. These were really good. They're like chips. So 4 carbs, 10 fats, 8 protein. Like I said, 4 carbs. It's for the whole bag, 140 calories, okay? They're really good. They have like I actually really prefer these, this flavor over the Taco Supreme ones from Quest. I really, really like them. So anyways, when I was trying them, when I was sitting in my backyard eating the chips, I like tagged them on Instagram. So they said, oh, you know, wait, Becky, wait. She got a prize in the mail. They're like, oh, can we send you some? And I was like, yeah, because I like free food. So anyways, they sent this like variety box, and there's sour cream and onion. I gotta hide these from Leo because dill pickle, sea salt and cracked pepper. I'll give those ones to Leo. I'm not a big fan like the sea salt and cracked pepper thing. Cheddar and sweet barbecue. So I think they all vary. Oh, see, these ones are a little bit higher. So these are, this one is 11 carbs. So carbs vary per bag, per like flavor. So I'll probably let Leo eat the higher carbs one. These are 11 carbs. Yeah, see, I won't eat no chips for no 11 carbs. But 11 as well. Guys, I'm recording here. I think the ones that don't have, okay, so these are 4 net carbs. The huevos rancheros is 4 carbs. And then okay, so I think they have ones that are just like lower calorie options, and then they have ones that are like low carb options. So, which is cool, something there for everybody. You know what I mean? Not everybody wants to be, you know, keto. Oh, because they do say keto friendly on the bags. So, which is cool because then, you know, I can send some of these with Leo. So, whatever. But, so maybe we'll have some of these with our little sandwich today. I think I'm going to try these ones with, I'm going to have these ones with dinner if I can fit them in the macros, but they're really, really good. So I'm going to maybe reach out to them and see if they can give me a discount code for you guys. If, that's kind of like a trick too, guys, is like if you're trying stuff, tag them on like social media, and if they see it, they'll be like, oh my God, thanks for, you know, trying them out. And then you could be like, oh, I would love to try more. And they're like, oh, I would love to send you a sample. And you're like, yeah, that's how I do it. No shame in my game. Just because, you know, we all trying to save money. So anyways, these are bomb. All right, so it's almost noon. I'm gonna get ready to work out pretty soon. Just finishing up some stuff with the kids and hoping they stop screaming and fighting with each other. So yeah, but I'm gonna take this as my pre-workout. You've been here, you know, this is my thing. I use it, I like it. Lately I've been doing like 2 scoops. And I fill the cup up all the way to the top, and I do 2 scoops. So I'm able to drink it like before, like I'll drink half before, and then I'll finish the rest while I'm working out. And yeah, it does me pretty good. And I just want to prove to you guys that I'm actually taking it, because I feel like people like BS. I'm like, oh, I'm loving it, it's so good. But no, I love it. I'm taking it all. So yeah, so anyways, you guys want to try it, you know, I got the code and all that nonsense. But yep, that's what I'm using as pre-workout. Taking it while I'm working out, all this stuff. Also got a new self tanner. I'm actually going to dry brush. That's like my new thing right now, dry brushing. I got the dry brush from Target. It was like $4 or $5, and I use that to exfoliate before. So I'm going to take off like the existing tan I have, which was like the St. Maurice one, and it's garbage. And yeah, so I'm going to exfoliate and then dry brush and shave and all that stuff. So, and I got this for the first time. Wish it was cheaper, but it came with a little mitt here. And then the girls wanted to try, well, Rhea wanted to try the Ordinary peeling solution. It's that red one. She's seen it on TikTok. And it's actually not bad. Like, their products are really, really cheap. And I heard they're really good quality. I think this was only like $6. So, that's what it looks like. But it's supposed to help, like, what does it say it does? I'll tell you right now. Let me find some directions in English. 1 second. Doesn't say. But it does say that if you're going to go ahead and suntan, that don't be using it. I don't know. It's a AHA BHA peeling solution, 10-minute exfoliating facial. So it like peels off the bad skin, I guess. But it is gonna, I don't know. The kids wanted to use it. Well, Rhea did, you know. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try it too. We'll see. I don't like to put any of these really harsh things on my face, though. It kind of makes me nervous. Just because my skin's a little bit older and I have very sensitive skin, whereas Rhea is like that teenager. I wish I could focus so you guys can see. This is what it's called, the Ordinary. And, you know, she's going through all that, but that's it. All right, I'm going to go work out now that I showed you guys the stuff. Bye. Okay, so I just finished my workout. It took me a really long time today. I'm not going to lie to you. Because I didn't want to do it. So I did legs, and legs was okay. Like, I'm always pumped for like resistance training. I've always liked that because I feel like that's always been like what I see results with. But cardio is always like a drag. I do like, I've always say it, I use the Team Body Project here on YouTube, and I love their workouts, and they're really, once you start doing them, like, it's over quick. Especially this newest one they came out with, because there's not so many breaks. It's like you just start and you keep going, and I like that because it's just like you get in and get done. Like, before you have time to like be like, oh, screw this, I want to turn it off, you're pretty much almost done because they just keep you moving. But it's a workout. It's like a big workout. I couldn't use my watch today because it was dead, because I plugged it in. I plug everything in my kitchen, and the kids unplugged it to plug in their charger for their iPads and stuff, because I don't want to keep them in their room at night because they'll be up all night. So yeah, I did it, and I'm glad I did. I did a lot of new, I did some new resistant band moves that I kind of been seeing on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff, and I feel like they really like did a good workout. I think I'm gonna like try to like nail them down, and I want to see how I feel the next day. If like it's like I feel like my legs are a little bit sore, that they're actually working some muscles that I haven't been working. And then if it goes all well, if all goes to plan, then I'll go ahead and share them with you as well. But it's only 2:20 right now, and I don't want to eat yet. It's like too early. I usually like to eat between like 3:30, 4 o'clock, just in case I want to have something around like 4:30. I really ideally like to end my fast between like 4 and 4:30. That way I can have my coffee between like 8 and 8:30. That's like my perfect time. I'm like weird like that, but I just really like to have my coffee around that time. The sun's usually up and the kids are sleeping and it's quiet, and I just kind of sit down and enjoy the silence and have my cup of coffee. So that's why I eat so early. A lot of people probably ask why, but because I get up so early. So I'm usually up between like 4:30 and 5 o'clock, and you know, between 5 and 8 I'll like watch some TV, or I'll work on the computer for a little bit, or I'll clean up the house so it's cleaned up from the night before, or if I didn't do it the night before, or I'll start some laundry. Like, I keep myself busy to where I could just go ahead and do it. Benny lays down, it's like perfect silence. But I am gonna have some of those chips. Let me grab them because I'm a little hungry, but not hungry enough to where I want to like sit down and cook a meal. Which ones are we gonna take? Hold on, let me grab these ones. I put them on top of the fridge because people can't be trusted around here. So yeah, these are the ones I'm gonna do. I sent them a message and see if I can get you guys a discount code. If I can, it'll be down below. So I'm the only one that struggles to open up any of these bags. But let me show you. They kind of are shaped like wheat thins almost. But they don't have like, I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, so. The flavoring on them is bomb. And they don't taste like eggs either. Like that egg whitey, like almost like, you know, those cheese crisps, the wisps or whatever they're called. I feel like those taste really cheesy and I don't like them alone. I like them with like a dip, but by themselves, I don't care for them. But these are everything. I'm trying to see what's in here. Egg whites, ghee, milk protein isolate, triggery root fiber, coconut oil, seasoning blend. It has that sunflower lecithin in it. I know some people don't like that. It does contain egg, milk, and coconut. So that may be an issue for some people, but yeah. They say there are no artificial flavors, no artificial preservatives, keto friendly, paleo friendly, zero trans fat. All right, so I'm gonna snag on these little bitties real quick and then I'll be back. All right, so this is what we're gonna use. These are the Folios cheese wraps and Parmesan. I know they have different flavors, but I get this from Costco. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop them in a frying pan and let them get crispy. And we're gonna add one of these Olay Wellness. These are 4 carbs. So 4 carbs, 1 carb. We're gonna use a couple tablespoons of the Rayo's. Make sure you measure this, guys, because it can sneak up. Red sauce can sneak up and it could get a lot of sugar and a lot of carbs. Even with Rayo's, it is a better option, but nonetheless, it could still sneak up on you. We're going to use a sweet copa that is carb free. We have that in our phone. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of the mild giardiniera. If you want to use more, feel free. But I'm just going to go ahead and spray this pan down with a little nonstick spray. I'm surprised Benny isn't under my feet. It's about 3:30, so that's when we're deciding to eat. This will be ready within 10 minutes. So a pizza puff, is that what I said earlier? It's like a pizza quesadilla. But yeah, so thank you to the lady who suggested this to me. It's a pretty good idea. All right, so take this out here. They kind of come in these flat sheets until it gets melty, and then we will drop our tortilla on top of it. And then we'll flip it, but I'll show you that in a moment. But really easy so far. I am going to get my scale out and I'm going to measure out my sauce and my copa. So I just have a little measuring cup here on top of my scale. And we will measure that out. We'll get that together. I'm gonna get let me get my phone out and see what numbers I gotta get up on my scale, because I have it already pre-entered in my carb manager. All right, so you see it's starting to bubble, it's rising. We're gonna take our tortilla and we're gonna drop it and not burn yourself like I just did. All right, so usually what I do, probably shouldn't do it with a paper plate. All right, I just take a plate and I will drop it in here and I flip it so you guys could see everything is cooked up, and then I drop the tortilla back in there. Okay, and then I will start weighing out all my meats and stuff and I'll start adding them. But that's how I get the cheese crispy, and then while the cheese is still cooking, I'll have the tortilla actually getting crisp too. So all right, let me go ahead and measure out the copa and then I'll be back. So right here I have about 2 ounces, well actually like 1.8 because I just ate a piece, but I weighed it out. So it's 2 ounces of that copa, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let that get all warm and like melt in with the cheese, maybe for another few minutes or so. And then I will add the red sauce. So here is the Rayo sauce, and this is about 3 grams of the Rayo sauce. So that's what I have in there. So it's about 1/4 of a cup. Again, guys, don't snooze on the scale. You need one. And then I'm just gonna dump that in there. And I want like every piece of it because I accounted for it. And then I'm just gonna take my spoon and add that in. just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some black pepper. Not salt, because I feel like the Parmesan by itself is salty. If I can hide that. I'm going to sprinkle some black pepper, and then I'm going to weigh out, 2 tablespoons, which is 28 grams of this mild giardiniera, and I'm going to add that as well. So let me do that, right back. That's good. So here is what our little pizza quesadilla. Maybe have let that tortilla go a little bit too long, but it's okay. I like them crunchy. So we're going to turn the heat off. And ooh, we're going to not drop it. We're going to make a little bit of a mess. Clean that up there. So here is our dang quesadilla. And then, you hear that crunch? And it's going to give you a little bit of a crunch. 1 second, let me cut this with 2 hands. All right, here is that pizza quesadilla. So it has the folio in there. If you wanted to opt out and not do the tortilla, you could do that too, and just use the folio and maybe make yourself 2. But I like to have the quesadilla with it. I did take that alpha lipoic acid before I made this. So when I last checked in with you guys, that's when I had it. So here is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and have this, and then we'll be back to check on our macros. All right, so here is everything, our little breakdown here. So we have 19 total net carbs with 42 total carbs, 23 grams of fiber, 113 grams of fat, 109 grams of protein, and 1583 calories, which I like to say between 1550 and 1650. So that's good. And then we have everything. It's probably a little bit less because I didn't use the whole egg. I used the egg whites. So, yeah. But that's all of our food that we had today. So everything looks really good. I am using the, what is this called? The Carb Manager app. So that's what it's going to give. And we will be done. So I will just go on and hit my 0 app and start my fast. So I can break my fast tomorrow at 7:45. So I can have my coffee nice and early on a Saturday morning, which is like my favorite thing to do. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's video a little bit early. It's only 3:45, but I'm going to start my fast early. I'm going to take a shower. Like I said, I'm going to do the dry brushing and self-tanning and all the self-pampering things. This is Mother's Day weekend, but you guys will see it after Mother's Day. But I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day, not only to the moms, but the people, aunts, grandmas, you know, everybody, single dads, whoever you are. If you're playing that role, I applaud you. Keep doing your thing. And, yeah, so stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Take it easy, friends.